Today we are going to use an app called Plickers. It's simplified clickers in the classroom. For using Plickers, you're going to need both a URL and you're going to need to use the app. This app is made available for free using iTunes. Plickers is an app that is great for teachers to test real-time assessments without the need for students with devices. But before you start using this in the classroom, there's a few things you need to set up. You'll need to go use your URL on the Safari to start your assignment. When you get to the URL, the first thing you need to do is go to your library. In your library, you'll create multiple choice questions for your students to answer. I have created one first off called Demo Class. The next part is creating your classes. I've created a class of 2 students, just for an example for you to learn. You can create multiple classes for every class that you are teaching. We're almost ready to begin testing, but first we need to go print our cards. The standard Plickers card sets are free. All you have to do is print them. I printed the standard size, which is for 40 students. Most of my classes won't be more than 40, so this is perfect for me. This is what the printed cards look like. For each different card, there is a different number that corresponds with the student on the roster. As you can see in the cards, there's a different letter on every side. When you are using this for your students, make sure they understand the answer they want for their multiple choice needs to be at the top. For example, D. If I wanted to answer D, I would make sure that was at the top of my page. Okay, we're almost ready for live view. But first, we need to match up our students' QR with their name on the roster. For my example, I made John Doe number 1 and Jan Doe number 2. When using these in the classroom, I would suggest to teachers to get them laminated and have the students pick one up before class and then turn it in before the end of class. This way you do not have to reprint them all the time. Now we're ready for live view. For this, you're going to have to go to the app. There are a few instructions on the URL page that can help you when you get into the app. You'll be using both the URL and the app when you present this to your class. Live view will automatically update your question on the board. While in the app, you can select your class and see the results automatically. On the live view, you will only see the question and the multiple choice answers. On the teacher's screen, this will be displayed. What you need to do is push the scan button to begin testing the students. What then will come up will be your students in the classroom holding their cards with the direction they want it to go. For example, Jan Doe here put her answer as B because she has never used Plickers before. In this view, the teacher has the ability to see which students have and have not answered the questions in 2 different places. After all students have answered, the teacher can close the assessment and see how the students did. By clicking on the Tap to Expand button, you're also able to see all of your multiple choice options. There are also more options if you click on these 3 dots in the corner. These 3 options gives you the ability to scan again, clear the responses, or you can archive the results of your tests. When you archive tests, you can go back to the URL and click under Reports. Under the Reports, you can filter by the classes that you have. My demonstration was put under Archived Reports, so I will click on that to also see my report. There, I can see the results of the test I gave the students a long time ago. Plickers is a great way to give assessments. You also have the ability to implement pictures into your questions to help students get more of an understanding of the content. Plickers is a great app for students who don't have technology in the classroom. It is also a great way for teachers to get instant results from assessments. I definitely recommend this app for teachers teaching any age group, especially in the high school level. Plickers are clickers simplified, so what's holding you back from using it?